What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. Let's go ahead and get a love reading. We're going to find out what's going on with the person who's most on your mind. Now, just as a side note, my intention for this reading is to find out what's going on with not only the person that's on your mind, but it's someone here that you love, all right? You love, love, love this person. And I'm not sure why you don't know what's going on with them. There are so many different reasons. Maybe they're at a distance from you, or maybe they've been a little bit quiet lately, or maybe you haven't spoken to them in a while for whatever reason. So let's just go ahead and dive in and find out what's going on. All right, let's find out what is going on. I'm going to bring the sound bowl. I'm going to call in spirit and we'll get right into these messages. And of course, loves, they are general. Okay. It is very general. Here we go. Oh gosh, I just realized like I said, oh, the messages are general, but I forgot to say the other part, like take what resonates, leave the rest. But I'm sure you all know that, and I know every reader has to say it, so hopefully, yeah, hopefully our tribe doesn't really need the reminder, but you know, you never know. Okay, here we go, loves. I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards the highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, please show me, Spirit, what energy is this person in right now? Ooh, wow. I love it. Oh, I love love. And I love when we get the angel of love. So this person, even though I don't know why I'm picking up just intuitively that they may be silent, or maybe they're not reaching out quite a bit lately, or again, maybe they've just kind of, maybe they've pulled back or something here, but they are in the energy of love. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. They're in the energy of love. And we have, wow, door to value opening up. I like this energy too. It's really positive. This person could be working on their own self-love as well. But here, let me see here. We have strategy. All right, strategy and indecision. Okay. Okay, door to value, strategy, indecision, and strategy. Okay, well, first of all, I mean, we're going to find out the details here as we move forward in the reading, of course, and we're going to use the tarot to get down to it. But with angel of love, door to value, this is someone really truly seeing not only their own worth and value, and paying attention and loving themselves, which is actually really good, but they could also be you know, just in the energy of love when it comes towards you, right? They're in their loving feelings, right? They're maybe even seeing your value, and really just, it feels like, you know, it does feel like that falling in love kind of an energy, but really, truly, yeah, door to value. I know we see money flying out of this door, and I'm not sure if you can see that, especially with the glare here, but it's not always about money. It's about what we value, right? They're seeing that you are worth it. Okay, that they're worth it. You're worth it. The effort, right? You're worth the effort. You're worth their love. You're worth their time, you know? And I gotta tell you for real too, I'm picking up on, not only are they thinking about these things when it comes to you and the relationship, but they're also putting more love and value on themselves. I was picking up that very heavily. So, you know that saying, it's like, you know, you can only love someone as much as you love yourself. Okay. So this person has been definitely working on their own feelings of love for themselves, which is actually translating into being capable of loving even more than they ever have. I'm picking up on here. Okay. So we'll get details on this. But the indecision, again, they are at this kind of fork in the road moment where they're not quite sure which path they're going to go down, but I do see the strategy here. So they're coming up with something, okay? And we'll figure this out. So tell me first, Spirit, about these feelings, about this person and getting in touch with these feelings that they have and this value, this valuing energy, the door to value opening up. They're starting to see. They're falling in love. They're starting to see value within themselves and also within relationships and also within you. We have the Three of Swords. This person has been, I don't want to call, you know what I heard, okay, but and it's not me that's saying this, but this could be how they used to feel about themselves. They may have called themselves damaged goods, okay? Or, you know, I don't know. With the Three of Swords here, this talks about, you know, a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal, a lot of broken trust, a lot of, you know, just painful situations, a lot of hurt and heartache. So I feel like this person has been through a lot, right? And I feel like they would have considered themselves to be, you know, like I said, damaged goods, not worth loving, right? They've had a lot of upset, a lot of trauma in their life, okay? A lot of bad luck or a lot of just pain, right? A lot of painful situation. Here we have the Empress. This person may have hurt you, you know, because we read for the Divine Feminine quite a bit here on our channel and in our tribe. Of course, and the Empress does represent the Divine Feminine. Okay, I see what's happening. I feel like this person in the past, because of the way that they thought about themselves, you know, calling themselves damaged goods and having been through a lot, I feel like when they were dealing with you, I feel like they probably hurt you because hurt people, right? Now, they would have always seen you as being someone who was like a high value individual. Okay. So somebody that was worth more than they were. All right. Now, this isn't me saying who's worth more than who or anything like that, but from their perspective, right? From this wounded perspective of feeling like I'm nothing but damaged goods. Who am I to, you know, who am I to be with someone like the Empress? You know, I'm just a nobody. I'm no good for anyone. Everything I touch turns to shit. Like that kind of an attitude. All right, is what I'm picking up on here. Now, because of this, it's crazy because you love this person, right? And that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that they couldn't see that. They couldn't see that what you saw in them, you know, what you saw in them, they couldn't see within themselves. And I feel like this is probably why Spirit's wanting to relay the message that they have been behind the scenes. They have been seeing, it's almost like they've been seeing themselves through your eyes. They've been appreciating themselves and loving themselves and stop, you know, I feel like they're stopping some of that negative self-talk, you know, that self-saboteur that we all kind of have, but I feel like they've had it to the extreme, right? Where they just felt like they were no good. Right. Now, this is internally. This might not be what they show to the world, okay? A lot of, you know, very hurt people, you know, a lot of people are really good at masking what's going on inside, right? A lot of people are very good at, you know, putting on that happy face. And then, you know, I always think of Robin Williams, you know, tragic loss. Like he was so freaking talented and he made everyone so happy and he was so funny and, you know, just had this like bubbly personality and everything and whatever, super talented. But like, you know, at the end of the day, he really had a lot of depression, right? He really struggled. And so that's kind of like, I don't know why Spirit was showing me Robin Williams, but it's that kind of a thing. So they may not come off as somebody who, you know, thinks so poorly about themselves, but this person definitely did. So I'm saying all of this because in the process, I'm just going to say you love this person, right? Maybe you've always loved this person or whatever. You've loved them since you met them or whatever the connection is. But I feel like for the first time, they're finally starting to see what you like about them. They're starting to heal. Okay. They're starting to come around. Now, I feel like in the past, right? Going back to hurt people, I feel like by pushing you away, or they may have, they felt so low about themselves, they would have, they didn't feel like they deserved someone like you, right? And I feel like this whole thing has been quite hurtful for you as well. But I do still feel, obviously, if you're here in the reading, you still love this person, right? You still love this person. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, what's been going on with them? How have their eyes been opening here? I want to know what they've been up to as far as like their healing journey, what's been changing within them, because this is a shift and a change. What's really going on here, Spirit? The Six of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Six of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is interesting because I'm trying to get a read. I'm trying to get a read on them, but this has a lot to do with you. Okay, this does have a lot to do with you. I feel like you must be on some sort of glow up here. You've been really successful as of late. Let's just say that. I feel like if they thought you were too good for them then, I feel like you've only elevated since then. Does that make sense to you? Like you've gotten even better. You've gotten even better. Okay, something here is going really well for you in your world. And I do feel like there's a lot of people giving you attention or showering you with praise, or, really noticing you. You could be highly attractive right now. There's just something really magnetic about you right now. And I don't know, they're feeling really drawn to you at the moment, like more than ever. They're feeling drawn to you more than ever right now. Okay, but I was trying to find out because something has shifted and changed within this person too. Okay, what's happening here? What is shifting? What is changing? Their heart is opening. Something here about their heart chakra being blasted open. I really feel like what's happening here is you really have become an inspiration to this person. The more you love yourself, the more, it's almost like you're teaching them by leading by example in some way, like you're loving yourself more, and they're starting to do that too. They're starting to love themselves more. And the more love they pour onto themselves, the more they fall in love with you as well. This is interesting. Okay, so the love is just growing all around. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. I feel like they're really wanting to talk to you right now. They're really wanting to open up to you emotionally. They feel like, you really inspire them. You really inspire this person. Yeah, and they've been watching you with Page of Swords and the Magician. I feel like you've recently accomplished something pretty big. Okay, either you recently accomplished something pretty big or you've manifested a dream. They've seen you grow. They've seen how you roll. Like they've seen how you live your life. They know you well enough, and they've known you long enough that they've just seen you grow and elevate. And I feel like what they really are trying to do is kind of, like I said, like you're leading by example here, like you're having a major influence on this person. And I feel like they're really wanting to like follow in your footsteps. They're really wanting to follow in your footsteps. Hold on here. What is it that they're doing? I want to know what they're doing behind the scenes. Like Spirit keeps giving me more you answers. Well, they're obviously really watching you. Okay. Ace of Swords. They've gained clarity. I feel like they finally figured you out. I feel like they finally figured out your secret, or that's what they feel like they finally figured out how you do it. I feel like for a long time you would have been like a mystery to them. Like, how do you walk around in that extra magnetic energy, or how come things work out for you all the time, or what are you doing differently that I'm not doing? Like, how are you able to attract all this opportunity into your world? Or how are you able to just say something and boom, it manifests into reality? Like, I feel like you've been someone that they've kept an eye on for a very long time to kind of study. I feel like they were studying you, how you move, how you make things work. They feel like you, first of all, they do feel like you are the complete package here, and they always have. Again, um, it's like if just when they thought, you couldn't get any better, you just keep getting better. You just keep getting better. And I feel like, again, you've just been really inspiring this person to make some major shifts and changes within themselves. And now that they have you, I feel like they have you figured out. Now, what I mean by that is, I see a lot here of someone, which is you. I feel like you understand and know how to work with maybe like the law of attraction, or, as above, so below, you know how to manifest. Like you're just, I feel like you're really in line and aligned and in tune to, the energies, and you know how to work with the energy, how kind of life works and that kind of stuff. And I feel like, again, you would have had some kind of like recent success or something, like some kind of glow up, right? Um, yeah, and it's just like now that they've studied you for long enough, they feel like they know your secret in a way. But really, what you're working with here is not secret information. I feel like they've just finally opened up to probably their own spirituality. Okay, because with Angel of Love and the Door to Value, you've just really been inspiring this person. And I feel like maybe you speak a lot, or maybe you post on your socials, or maybe you're sharing memes out there in the world, or, there's something here where they have access to you and what you're doing. So they're following you somewhere, like, they know what you're doing, what's going on. And I feel like they've learned so much from you. They've literally, in studying like who you are, what makes you tick, how come good things keep happening to you, or, how come they're just, I don't know, you've been leading by example. Okay. And your success, your hopeful spirit, your optimism, all of this, like being in tune and in touch with your spiritual self. Like, I just feel like you've really taught them a lot. And I feel like a lot of your focus could be on self-love and self-improvement, and like you're always trying to do better. You have ambition, right? You have ambition as well. And I just feel like you're extremely inspiring to this person. And because of how they've been watching you and everything, and trying to learn how you move and what's going on with you. And they could be doing this from like watching you in silence. Like you wouldn't really know that they've been paying so close attention to what it is that you're doing and how you move and how you make it work and whatever. They've learned now. They're starting to put into practice what you do. Like, I feel like they're copying you, right? They're taking the things that you say, or taking the things that you've posted. They're taking it into consideration. They're applying it to their own life. They're testing it. It's almost like I'm seeing someone who's like very analytical or very scientific in the process. Like, okay, so does this actually work? Okay, I see how you move. I see that you make a statement, you believe in what you're doing, you take action toward it, you just don't let anybody steer you off course, you don't care what other people think, you are just like, focused, right? And they see that you've had success in this method. It's like a very scientific method, the way that they're approaching it. So they've been applying some of your strategies, which, like, I'd love to give you all the credit, bestie, okay? But this is like general information, like that, everybody has this ability to do it. It's just you're really good at it, okay? You're like a master manifestor, I'm getting. So like, you're just really practiced at it. You've been doing it for a long time. And, it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the bigger it grows, the stronger it gets. So this is not new information for you, but for them it is, okay? It's like universal law stuff, law of attraction and that kind of stuff, right? So they've been putting into practice, your strategies and your methods, let's say. This is very interesting. This person's really been studying you, okay? Like literally studying you and your moves, all right? So, and now they've been putting it into practice in their own world, and they've started to see the results as well. Now that they've been doing all of that, right? So like let's just say what it is here. This person's like pretty obsessed with you. Like they're constantly checking on what's going on with you, what you're doing, what you're saying, how you tick, how you make things work. Like, no one would really know, right? No one would really know. But because of all this, right? Because of what you're doing, living and leading by example here, and they've been secretly applying your strategies to their own life, they've been seeing a lot of success. So their own sense of worth, their own self-love, everything they've been, they've been growing, they've been expanding, they've been evolving. They are a lot more spiritually in tune. They are seeing more success. And as this process is taking place within them, they're seeing that, like, like I keep getting, if they thought you were good before, like now they think you're incredible. Like they're pretty much in awe of you. And they kind of, I feel like, and a lot of this is being channeled right now. I feel like there's questions that like go through their mind a lot when they're thinking about you. It's like, oh, I had it and it just left. Hold on. I hate when this happens. That's my ADD. Oh, I got it. Okay, they're thinking to themselves like, how on earth do you even know this stuff? Like they look at you as if you're some kind of magical being. Okay, yeah, I don't know. They look at you as if you're magical. They kind of want to know more. Like the more they see that you were right, or that they feel like you have all the secrets, or you are just so tapped in. They see you as basically like a freaking guru. Like, let's be real. Not only that, but they're in their energy of love towards you. Okay. Now, I want to get to the indecision and the strategy, because I want to know if they're actually going to do anything about all this. And I'm sure you do too. Like we ended with the Ace of Swords here, which is them having this aha moment and this clarity, and then kind of figuring out what to do, or what they need to do, or what are they going to do. That's going to be the next question here. And I feel like that's pretty relevant, because like, what's the next question? That's the indecision energy. Like, well, what do I do now? What do I do now? Ace of Pentacles coming up. I have something to work with now. Okay. So let me just tell you that this person all of a sudden sees themselves as being someone who's more capable of just creating a life that they want to live. It's like they feel like they've found the secret. They crack the code. That they feel like now they can be at the same level as you, or they can, like, they just, it's interesting, because they really do place a lot of value on you. They see you as a high value person, but now they're starting to see that they can be a high value individual as well. Or they could, they're starting to see that they are capable as well, that they don't have to really be in this, energy of thinking, oh, I'm nothing but damaged goods. I can't live a life like that. I can't access that kind of, power, or, feeling very powerless. Okay. And just, not really liking themselves, to be honest with you. They've started to see themselves differently now that they know what they're capable of, again, because they've been really applying your strategies to their own life. Okay. And I feel like they just appreciate you so much more than they ever have in the past. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing that this person is definitely in their energy of love towards you. And what they want to do next with the Ace of Pentacles is, they want to get something started. This is, I want to be starting something energy. We have the five of Pentacles. Hold on. Let me get another one. The Five of Pentacles is them feeling like pretty locked out of your life. Here's some cards here that want to come out. So what is this? The King of Wands. I like that energy. And the Queen of Cups. All right. Okay. The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So at this point in time, what I see them doing, their strategy is to, I want to say they want to manifest you back into their world, because right now they're on the outside of your life looking in. All right. This is definitely somebody that you've been in some sort of separation with. There's maybe been a falling out, or there's just been a period of time where the two of you haven't been in communication, whatever the case. They are sick and tired of being on the outside of your life. The King of Wands is a very determined and very strategic individual, okay? They will make a plan and they will follow through. But they're also very fiery, very passionate, okay? This is somebody who won't quit, who won't stop, who definitely has a plan, but for what? To get back to this Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups will often show up as the person that they love, the person they're in love with, right? So it looks to me as if, you know, they will this person is basically determined to get you back into their world, okay? Now, I want to know a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Cups. This is like reunion energy. This is coming together. This is happy celebration. This is like, you know, they're really happy. They're celebrating right now because they feel like it's possible. Wait a minute. It's possible. Wait a minute. I am good enough. Wait a minute. I think I got this. You know, it's just a renewed sense of confidence. And the King of Wands is very confident as well. They definitely are very determined and they are very strong leaders. So I feel like instead of sitting in this energy where they once were, where I can't have access to the good life, or I can't have access to an empress, I'm not good enough for that, you know. And this would have been very much secretly, you know, something that went on within them internally. They're now starting to feel very differently. Wait, I don't have to be on the outside looking in. Wait, I do have what it takes. Wait, I'm going to take a leadership role here and I'm going to make this happen. I'm not just going to sit back and allow an empress to walk out of my life, or that kind of an energy. Okay. I'm going after the one that I love. Right? That is, you know, I'm going after my happiness. There's the sun. I didn't even realize the sun was there. I must have shuffled because last time I looked, it was a Three of Cups. And, you know, I guess I shuffled. I don't know. I guess I did. That's so funny because I thought I was going to be showing you the Three of Cups. And I was like, I'm going after my happiness and the sun was there. Okay. I'm going after my happiness and the sun was there. Okay. So just tell me a little bit more about the strategy here. What's going on? Yeah, the Chariot. Nothing is going to get in my way. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This person. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just have a little bit more context. I have the Four of Cups here and I'm going to put it down. Okay. And I have the High Priestess, which really tracks because I feel like this is how they view you as being this magical, mystical individual who's tapped into and knows all the secrets of the universe kind of a thing. But anyways, now they feel privy to that information as well, again, because they have been studying you so closely. Anyway, their strategy. They realize that they no longer have to be in this energy of feeling not good enough, or you know, I do feel like they definitely pushed you away or they rejected you. It's one of these cases of I'm gonna, you know, dump you before you dump me. Like, I know I'm not good enough, so I'm not even gonna let you in my life. Or, you know, there's something along those lines, right? But let's go back to it. You love this person, right? You love this person. And I feel like they rejected your love. Okay. And that's obviously where they feel like they went wrong. And the strategy here is to move forward towards their destiny. So the whole time I do feel like, you know, yes, they always actually placed you on I don't want to say placed you on a pedestal, but kind of, they really held you in a high regard, let's say, because they felt like you were better than them. And they weren't good enough for you. But now things are different. Now that they're starting to see that they are good enough, you know, and that's something they've been working through within themselves. Nothing is literally going to stand in their way now that they feel capable. And because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, because of all of this, because of how much you've taught them inadvertently, like, I don't feel like you know that you've been teaching them this. This is something that's been going on behind the scenes. All right. They've been learning from you and studying you. And just taking, you know, they've been trying to see what you've been doing, right? I don't want to repeat myself again, but because they've learned so much from you, they are starting to see that the two of you were meant to be in their life. And, you know, they feel like the two of you were meant to meet. The two of you are very fated. Like, there's fate, there's destiny at play here. And so their strategy is to move forward, move towards it instead of running away from it, right? Because that's what they did before. They ran away. right? They didn't feel good enough. They were hiding. It was like hiding from your own destiny is what it feels like. And now they have the confidence to go after what they feel, you know, they're going to go towards their destiny rather than running from it. Okay? And their destiny, as far as this reading is concerned, is absolutely you, my dear. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a love oracle. We'll pop over to the extended if that's something you're interested in doing. We're going to find out exactly, like, from this point, I want to know, okay, what are they thinking about you now? How are they feeling for you now? You know, we're going to talk about maybe their next actions or what their intentions are going to be. What are some of the things that they're going to have to say to you? Will you be able to trust them? What's the energy around the two of you in a relationship moving forward? That kind of a thing. We'll just dive a lot deeper in the extended. And of course, I do appreciate your energy exchange if that's something that you feel called to give to the channel, to the work that I do. Yeah, it's really appreciated. Anyways, let's get into your oracle message. I'll drop a little preview, and all the links you need are in the comment section below, my loves. Oh, also, I forget to mention that there is a deal, a Black Friday sale going on the one question reading. It is half off right now, okay? So I'll post that there as well for you. But here we go. What is the oracle message? A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I love you. Okay, speaking of loving you, I love you guys. And yeah, I'll pop over with the extended, and then I'll see you in the next reading, friends. Take care and have a blessed day. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the extended. Thank you so very much for your energy exchange. Thank you for being here with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm just going to jump right in here, and I want to get the energy that this person is going to be in towards you when they make their move. We have feelings, and we saw the angel of love in the first part of the reading there. Oh, the glare. So they've been taking the time out to explore their deep emotions, right? The deep emotions they have for you, all of their feelings for you. And the feelings, you know, of course, that they have for themselves too. I love that they've been starting to love themselves even more. We do have temptation. They've been thinking very carefully about the situation, right? They may have been tempted to just kind of blurt it out, but I feel like there's more of that strategy energy that they've got going on here. I do feel like they're really tempted by you. I'm just getting that, like, I feel like, yeah, like maybe you're a temptress or temptor. I don't know. There's something here, like they're really very much attracted to you. I'm getting, okay, I'm getting more of like, you know, a sexual energy, to be honest with you, the temptation here. Okay, you're like freaking that ice cream cone. You look real tasty. Okay, learning. I'm not surprised to see that. I'm not surprised. Look at that. It says, let love show you how to learn from each other. This person has been like secretly studying you, right? And they've learned so much from you. And I feel like they want to just, I feel like, well, obviously they're going to be telling you about it. Okay. I do feel like they're going to come out with it. Okay. But you have taught this person so much. Okay. We have guilt. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So they are, that is probably another temptation too. I feel like they have to get over some of the guilt that they feel because they have, you know, I was picking that up in the first part of the reading by pushing you away, by not loving themselves, by not feeling like they could be someone who was good enough for you. They've hurt you in that process. So there is guilt that they feel around, you know, things they've said or what they've done or didn't do, things they didn't say. We'll find out a little bit more, okay, as the reading progresses here. What else do we have? I usually take 3, but I'm feeling 6 this time. We have let go. I feel like you have let go of this, you know. I feel like you've let go of the situation, or you're in the process of letting go, or you've detached, or they're letting go of the guilt. Hold on. They're letting go of the guilt, and then we have union. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense to me here. This could apply to you though, and that's what I got intuitively right away. It says sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So you may have done that, right? You may have done that. This could be a twin flame for some of you, because we have the energy of union, but you don't have to resonate with being on a twin flame journey for this message to apply. But it does say the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So to me, this makes a lot of sense. You know, them, first of all, them having to let go of some of the guilt around things they said or didn't say in the past. But also, I do feel like this applies to you where you may have let go and detached and allowed for, you know, the time and space for the divine to get to work with this individual, because you would have known that this person needed some healing. And I do feel like you let go, and this is coming up when you least expect it. All right. Okay. So next, let's dive into what is it specifically that they're feeling. Let's go into that specifically right now. What they're thinking, what they're feeling, you know, what they've learned, how they've changed, all of these good things, the direct messages, what they want, what are their intentions. Let's get into it, loves. Here we go. All right, Spirit, please tell me what this person is thinking specifically right now when it comes to our beautiful collective.
She don't kill me, fly through the car today. She said she don't love me, fly through the car that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done, she said she was beautiful.